Hey everybody, and welcome back. I'm Professor Victor Micheli, your Math 151 online instructor during this semester. This video is to show you as a summary what we're going to cover in this week 3. That is from September 8 through September 14. So we're going to cover the module 2, which deals with constant rate of change and linear function. Okay, remember this course is organized into step-by-step modules, right? So you must complete each step in sequence, and once you finish the required task for step, next topic will unlock, right? So this structure helps build mastery and keep your learning on track. If you have any questions, let me know. So that means, again, if you want, you have to cover using the rational reasoning learning system 2.2. Then when you finish 2.1, when you finish 2.2 will be unlocked, and so on. Then you will have the optional practice, the module 2 checkpoints that you have to cover, okay, and then the rest of them are going to be unlocked. It's because some of you asked me during the last week that, for example, hey, I couldn't open quiz 1. That was because you didn't cover to check your understanding first. So remember, you have to go step by step, right? So this week we're going to cover changes in quantity and delta notation. Delta notation is basically the difference between an output, final output, and an initial output. So for example, delta y is equal to y2 minus y1. So the final output minus the initial output, and same for the input, right? So delta x or delta input would be the final input minus the initial input. Then we're going to cover constant rate of change, using constant rate of change to determine some new values, and linear functions. So a linear function, the main characteristic of a linear function is that you will have a constant rate of change, and of course the input will be raised to the power of 1. So that means, for example, linear function y is equal to 3x plus 1, 3x plus 7, so x is raised to the power of 1, right? Then you will have the optional practice, module 2 checkpoint, module 2 check your understanding, optional practice using rational reasoning, some videos in order for you to get some help, and then you have to complete all the required assignments, such as the module 2 check your understanding. Remember, you're going to have the solution and the videos post. Then you will have the module 2 quiz using Respondos Lockdown browser and the webcam. Then you will have the summary and reflection for this module. And this week you will have to cover this discussion board 1, okay, in 2 parts. The first is going to be your post, and the second part is going to be your peer replies. Okay, so this is basically what we're going to cover this week. Okay, so if you have any question, please let me know as soon as you can. Okay, have a nice week.